Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. It's Brother Naeem Muhammad.
Abdul-Malik Ahmed.
And Joshua Salam.
But together we are
Native Deen.
Just get the Deen going. Get the Deen going. Keep the Deen going. Keep the Deen flowing. All right, everybody. Checking in. This is our weekly check-in on Native Deen Facebook, Native Deen YouTube. We're also on Deen TV YouTube and Facebook today as well. The second day of the year, right? This is January 2nd. How you guys feeling? January 2nd.
It is not the second day of the Islamic year, my brother.
Oh, okay. You're not recognizing the Gregorian calendar. Is that what it is? All right, cool.
Recognize the first month. That's when I get paid.
I wonder. Okay, what about? Hey, give shout outs to Amin Khan's checking in. We got Taha checking in. Trying to see who's all on, be hanging out with us today. We really appreciate you guys checking in with us every week. Alhamdulillah. People slowly coming on in. Come on in, get your seat, get comfy, get close. You know, you're around family and stuff like that. Whether you're on YouTube, Instagram, whatever you're on, we're glad to have you. How you doing, Abdul-Malik?
I'm good, man. I'm very, very happy. Happy for today.
Happy Turkey.
Yeah.
How come y'all look like y'all in a nice home and I look like I'm in prison?
You know, it is what it is. Wait a minute. Wait, did you say Happy Turkey Day? What do you think? It's Thanksgiving?
No, I didn't say Turkey Day. You know what? I have a headpiece. Maybe I should get my headpiece.
Maybe you should.
Do you have a headpiece on?
No, I don't.
Let me turn it up here.
All right,
You
cool.
might want to get your ears checked, young man.
There it is. We'll keep on go shout outs. We got Sophia checking in. Assalamu alaikum, Sophia. We got Samira checking in. Assalamu alaikum, Samira. Assalamu alaikum from Finland. Check that out. First time I think we've seen people coming in Finland. Give me salams. So hope you guys, the Finns, are doing good up there. Also giving salams to Fatima. Fatima giving salams. And then I used to listen to you guys way back. Adnan, guess who's back? The Brothers 3. All right, cool. Keep it going. Samira, another Samira, I think. Sophia says she heard Turkey too. So so I'm not crazy. So happy Thanksgiving to Abdul-Malik. We got someone.
Josh, did you hear Turkey?
No, I wasn't listening.
Oh, see that? He's in prison, he said. I don't know where he is. We got somebody giving salams from Leicester, Dubai, the Leicester Dubai lads. Check them out. Also, Muhammad from Fairfax. Check that out. We got the local homies. From Fairfax. We got too many people checking in. I can't get all these people. We're gonna get back to you guys. I wanted to ask you, okay, we're gonna start out at least this show talking about the new year. Joshua, you said what you said about the new year. How are you guys feeling about this new year? What do you guys did you guys do anything New Year's, or you just like, another day, wake up and I'll see you tomorrow? What's that like for you guys?
Me first, Abdul-Malik?
Anybody first?
Yeah, go. I'm gonna get my headset, so you guys go.
I appreciate transitions. I like transitions. I think they're exciting. It gives me reasons to make another failed promise, about getting in shape or something.
Failed promise. Okay.
Yeah, it's hard to keep up with this stuff. But hey, every time there's a transition, I get to try again. I never, me, Naeem, I never give up. That's probably for better or for worse. I just keep going with it,
That's what we need out there. That's what we need. Especially people checking in. Again, more people checking in from Pakistan. Umair's checking in from Pakistan. We got Amir Siha from Austria checking in. Amir from Jordan's checking in. Other people, what's this a long one? Assalamu alaikum. Very cold United Kingdom. I saw Native Deen many years ago at London concert for Afghanistan. Nice. We really appreciate that. Really fond memories. What about you, Abdul-Malik? In the new year, do you get ready for New Year? Is it just like another time for you? What's it like for you, New Year's? Hey, you can't hear us.
It was kind of like a normal thing, It wasn't, So my
Someone said
daughter's
we're the
off
goatee gang.
school. Huh?
Someone says we're the goatee gang
With the goatee get. Oh wow.
because we're all.
There's always one person that's out though, Naeem.
Oh, there's always one. Exactly. In the native Deen world, there's only two people actually goatee. Joshua Salam's got the whole beard. Oh man. Go ahead, Lumal. You said just another day for you.
Yeah, it wasn't nothing too exciting,
And now he's frozen.
You're
a good ventriloquist, man. Do that again.
Lumal, like you're having technical difficulties today. I don't know what's happening, but I'll tell you for me, New Year's, and again, look forward to great things we can do. I think there's a lot of things happening. Me and the kids, we kind of stayed up, played some games, watched the year come in, and my wife and all us had a good time. And inshallah, just hoping, put 2020 behind us, COVID, all this kind of stuff like that. Is there anything that maybe happened in 2020, even though people were like, oh, 2020? Anything great in 2020 that you guys wanted to remember? How great of a year that just passed?
Before that, I want to just tell you that somebody said they didn't like the terminology of the new year because do you think 2020 won or did 2020 lost? Which one would you hope?
2021 or 2020 loss?
It sounds like 2021. So I thought that was interesting.
What about you? Anything? I saw that. So, did you feel it was 2020 was a loss completely, or was there some great things that happened during that year that you can remember?
For me, I think it was a great year because I think it taught humanity how to rethink possibilities, rethink normal. I think there's a statement that says, what's the word? Is the mother of invention? Necessity. Necessity is the mother of invention. So unless you're forced into something where you have to do it, your mind just doesn't work a certain way. I think different, electrons start snapping off that make us think differently. So we came up with some very creative stuff for the year 2020, and I think some of it's here to stay.
All right, let me ask you before I go into anybody in the comments, do you guys think 2020 was a great year, was a tough year? Any in the comments for you guys checking in at home, around the world, wherever you are? How was 2020 for you guys? Was it a blessed year? Was it a tough year? Was it an amazing time? I'll tell you, for me, that this was the beginning of us really taking this live situation really serious. So we've been doing this weekly thing, like checking in with you guys, like this, and that was one of the blessings of it. Sister, one person, this one sister saying that it was a tough year, and then someone's just like, yeah. And then QH Gaming said it was great. It was a great year for them. And I think a lot of people, I like a little mixed messaging there. Someone else put, they said it was a blessing in disguise, more time with family. Abdul-Malik, how did you see it this year?
I think I can say alhamdulillah. In my situation, I got to work from home. So that was the first time ever that I was working at home. So that was the first time ever that I actually, not that I worked from home, but that I actually worked from home for a long period of time. So it really allowed me to, it was good. Got me connected more with the family.
I think helped them rediscover their kids. I think that,
I wanted to add to what Abdul-Malik said, and just to say that I hope my comments didn't come off as insensitive because it was a tragic year. A lot of people lost their jobs. A lot of people lost their life. It's been difficult for a lot of us. And so I want to put that out there. We make dua for anybody who's lost a loved one because of COVID or lost their job because of COVID. But, we're also thinking about blessings that may have come from it.
And someone said it's a tough year, but alhamdulillah, we made it through. Alhamdulillah, the people who made it. And for the people who didn't make it through, like you said, we make dua for them. Inshallah, they're doing better in a better place than we are. And I think there's with everything, there's growth. I think it's all how you're gonna look at things. Like you could look at it like, oh my God, or you can try to take some great positive things. And I think, like I said, I think one of the great things for us is like the start of reconnecting with our fan base like this, reconnecting with our music ourselves, and even some great projects. What do you guys looking forward to in 2021? Is there anything in particular? Like Joshua already said, like he's got some New Year's resolutions he wants to go ahead and start breaking. Abdul-Malik, anything you looking forward to do in 2021 that you didn't get done in 2020?
I have a lot of things that I'm looking forward to do, but to be honest, right now things are still kind of in flux, because they're talking about the vaccine, but then when is the vaccine going to come out, and are people going to take it, and all that kind of stuff. So even Native Deen, we had plans to do a new album, we had planned to tour, we planned to do a lot of things together. We plan, but Allah is the best of planners. So
all right. What about you, Josh? What are you looking to do in 2021 that you didn't get done in this year?
You talking to me?
Yes, you.
For me, I think it was just a realization that I need a little bit more. I need to prepare a little bit more. Of course, as Abdul-Malik say, we plan and Allah is the best of planners, but I think my plan needs to be a little better. So I can work on my plan and what am I doing for these contingency things, and also like Naeem's song says, what have I been planning for the next life? What have I packed away? I've been on this earth for 47 years, might maximum have another 47 left, right? So I got to figure out.
You going for 47? I like that, man. I like that. Give it up. Woo!
Maximum, I don't know.
Oh, I'll go for it. Someone else says for us to make more nasheeds and focus on yourself and family this in 2021. I think that sounds like a good plan. I'm looking forward to trying to complete, inshallah, a Native Deen documentary to talk about how we did this. I'm looking forward to that. A lot of people know that I've been doing a lot with coffee. I'm looking to bring that vision, that dream of having my own cafe or something like that, bringing that forward in the new year. I'm looking forward to making new music with you guys and just bringing more creative things to light. That's what I'm really looking for in this year, and inshallah, and to reconnect with everybody in person eventually, because that I think that's a big thing that we lost. One of the big things that Abdul-Malik, you were able to complete a major project in 2021. Maybe some people don't know. I wanted to show them a little something, and then maybe we can start to talk about it. You ready for that?
In 2020.
Yeah, excuse me, 2020. Yeah, but released in 2021. Let's go.
Did we just run out of gas?
Yeah.
So why do we take a detour in the middle of the boonies with an empty tank? I heard Brother Anif said that he's been to this area before and that there was a gas station along this road.
Cops will be driving back and forth. But you are Muslims, right?
Just because we're girls, it doesn't mean that we're helpless.
You guys saw a bear?
Everyone get out of the tank, come on! Hands up, let's go! Hurry up!
We might die out here. Yo! Stop! They were scared, and Allah was with them. We're scared, and Allah's with us.
Whoa! What was that about, Brother Abdul-Malik? Tell me what was that about that we just saw?
So that is the trailer for Lost and Striving, Deen TV's second major production.
Okay.
And it was just released yesterday. And your bedroom looks amazing.
Sorry.
Or your living room. Oh.
Focusing on you.
Yeah, okay.
That's what I mean.
Oh, I see. Alhamdulillah. It was a journey, I'll say that. But it was released yesterday, and I would love to get your feedback. It's on YouTube now for anybody if they want to watch it.
So
check it out.
What is Lost and Striving? What is it? Tell me, what is it?
Okay,
is
so
really great?
It's a movie.
Okay, it's a movie. Tell us more.
It's a movie. It's an action, adventure, suspense, drama, all in those categories, I guess you could say. It's about 4 kids or youth. They're actually youth. They're not kids.
Mm-hmm.
They're youth who go with a brother. They carpool with the brother to go on a camping trip to a retreat, and then they run out of gas in the middle of nowhere with no cell phone reception, nothing. And so they have some adventures trying to figure out what they're going to do, and it gets yes, it was interesting.
All right, awesome. And then who wrote this actually? Who wrote this story? I mean, I saw it. I don't know who else. There was some other people. I don't know if anybody who was on today. Please say hi. I don't know if some people on today who were on today got to see the preview. We had the preview. What was it, yesterday? Right, last night.
Yeah.
All right, cool. I know I saw it. Josh, what's the name? Did you get a chance to join us for the preview?
Yeah, you know I'll be up in there, Naeem.
Cool. Alhamdulillah. So was this your first kind of feature length production of Abdul-Malik for Deen TV?
The one we did before was cut up into a lot of different episodes, So that one was longer actually that we did, but this is the first one where we actually released it as a full movie, not as a bunch of episodes. And I think that was I think it worked out better actually. Just for the flow and everything. So it was just one full episode.
Okay.
One full movie.
Full movie. And you did like the whole.
Yeah.
You did the whole casting. You went through the whole process. Did you also do the writing? I was checking some of the. I was checking some of the credits and all. Did you do the writing as well, or how'd that go?
I did some of the writing. Again, this was a group project where we had a lot of different hands in the plate, and we got a lot of help from a lot of different people. I want to give a shout out to Anas, who was the cinematographer, Khalila, who was the assistant director. We had Mawadda, who was the designer. We had Muhammad Okide, he helped he was an assistant producer. So we all put our hands together. We all helped, and it's not a single effort. It was everybody put together. Alhamdulillah.
Awesome. I'll just say for me, I remember. Your first big production was the what was the first big production with the?
It was Rhythms of Faith.
Rhythms of Faith. I mean, for those who've seen that, it was kind of like this kind of a drama, really episodic, where almost like a telenovela or like just one of those like soap operas of just kind of going after this kind of young Muslim. You had poetry, you had all these different things happen in their lives, and then
right.
And then see the growth. I'm telling you, for me, I really could see the growth from that to this. Technically, you can see all the technical aspects were there, really strong. The story was pretty strong too. You had like action bits. You had like you probably had more characters in the last one, but probably more focused. Like, what do you what did you feel was better? When you were working with so many characters, was it better to kind of focus in like you guys did on this, or to have like a mom, a dad, an aunt, an uncle, a cousin, and try to juggle all those things?
Well, I tell you, so there was a lot of revisions when it came to this particular for the writing of it, and so it went through I don't know, dozens. I don't know about dozens, but I think at least 10 different revisions. And initially there was mom, uncle, there was all that in there. And then as I talked with some of the people who were involved, they said, okay, you can cut this out. So, when you're dealing with people who have expertise, they tell you what to cut out, what's not needed. We had a lot of car scenes initially that, the cinematographer says car scenes are really hard to shoot, particularly when you're driving, because the actor has to act and the camera, it's just really hard to shoot. Some people do green screen. So we cut out all of the scenes. So basically when you talk about our technical expertise, I think, yeah, we definitely, and that was the goal. We had a very limited amount of time. We had because it was in the middle of COVID, we had a lot of restrictions. So I think it helped us to really scale down the project, make it as simple and easy and as straightforward as possible with as little hiccups as possible. And I think it helped the storyline.
All right, cool. I mean, Joshua, I mean, you're a seasoned actor now. People know you from, I've known you
Just one season, just like Salt. That's it.
just a little
one
season, just a little dash, like
Just
Mr.
a little dash.
Little dash. I mean, I've known you from your acting days at minicamps and different things like that. That's a whole nother story. But I mean, some of the things. Do you resonate with some of the things he's saying about the whole process? Because, like I said, you were in American Sharia. For people who might not know, or maybe you know, in seeing the evolution that they've gone through. What do you think about that? That's some of the things he was saying about even just making that big of a production, because you were a part of a kind of a big deal production yourself.
Oh, well, thank you. Big Deal Production. Hey, that sounds like a new company. Big Deal Productions.
Big Deal Production.
You raised your hand. Were you going to say something?
No, I was saying it's on Amazon now, right?
Yeah. He finally released it. Omar Regan finally released it on Amazon Prime. But back to Lost and Striving.
Yeah.
That's what we focusing on today. Yeah, I would say it is difficult, especially when, like, and it's no offense to anybody, but I'm an amateur, right? So you got like professional boxing, and then you got amateur boxing. So as an amateur actor, trying to deal with all of that stuff, and so this film is really like we are a level up, but it's still like we're not Hollywood. So it's amateur directors, film crew, amateur actors, and to expect them to like do what Abdul-Malik says, like, yeah, I need you to do this while the car's driving, and give me emotion. What's my motivation? All this stuff to really come across is difficult. It's really hard just to get people to memorize their lines, right? And to just act. I need you to really feel like you're in the woods, and do all these things. So it's a lot to ask for a small crew. And I think the project is excellent considering all of that, right? It's not, we didn't have the funds to go hire, I don't know who the names are anyway, but Denzel Washington and Cyndi Lauper, and is that an actor? I don't know.
Denzel Washington and Cyndi Lauper. Okay. Yeah.
Who is she? I know the name.
Cyndi Lauper is a singer from the 80s. So yeah, there you go.
Well, I'm sure she acted.
Like Denzel Washington and like Snoop Dogg, but I guess he wasn't.
Yeah, but yeah, so you gotta work with all that, and Abdul-Malik did an excellent job of even the what do you call it? The trailer, I think, is a huge step up.
Beautiful, man.
Yeah.
So Abdul-Malik, I mean, how has the reception been so far? And actually, I want to jump into. I'm gonna in a minute jump into like there's like a whole nother show happening inside the chat right now. People are talking about just about everything. People giving us salams from Saudi Arabia. Some guys, his actual name is La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah. MashaAllah. I'd like to see that certificate. Other people say, should we be expecting any new nasheeds from you guys? Should they be expecting that, Joshua Salam?
Why you ask me, man?
Videos.
Huh? So what did you say, Abdul-Malik? Are you expecting what?
It says new nasheed videos.
Okay. Nasheed video.
Yeah, so that question is for Abdul-Malik then.
Oh, sorry. So?
No, I mean,
oh my God.
So I think one of the things that we're doing here is developing our skill when it comes to video making. And so now we've got a little bit more skills. We can do music videos a little bit better. So we're working ourselves up. So inshallah, hopefully you guys will have some good things planned, inshallah, for 2021.
Some people are looking for the old school. Somebody said, can you please sing Mercy to All the Mankind? My son loves so the Mercy to Mankind. I wasn't on that track, so I can't help you there. Some other people are saying, Jazakumullah khair. Jazakumullah khair she's helped me out through a very hard time in my life. Habiba Jamil. Thank you so much. We really appreciate you being there. Someone else is saying, shout out to Arturo Bay. I love that. Also, someone said, "Assalamu alaikum." They're watching from Australia, from down under. It's been a while since we've been to Australia. I mean, it was a very memorable trip, at least for me. I don't know about you guys, but that was a memorable trip. Like I said, there's a whole nother story going on here. It says, "Sam Brothers, is there a way to send some lyrics for me to send some lyrics to you? How would someone could they send some lyrics to you? Like, is that like a saying that we're not doing too great with the lyrics, or is there? If they were going to send lyrics to us, I think one great way you can go to Deen at gmail.com. Send them up there. You can send it to nativedeen at gmail.com, and we'll get that. We'll get to it eventually. Brother Josh was usually pretty good with email. And someone else saying salams. You have the best songs. Love it. Alhamdulillah. And then there's more. All right, so let's get back to and I did read the comments, so we're back. We're up to speed now. So don't hold it against me. A couple more things for you, Abdul-Malik, to get back to Lost in Striving. For those who don't know, it's a new release from Deen TV. So this story is kind of a bit of an action adventure, and kind of like the Islamic kind of feel. Is that what you were going for, or did someone say that you talked to a bunch of people? And I'll ask the people in the chats right now, what are your favorite types of movies that you want to see come out? What do you look for? Or you look for a good, like a mystery, or do you look for like is this action adventure like this? Or are you looking for the next like message movie or something like that? So how did it go into making this movie, Abdul-Malik, to come up with this type of movie?
Well, it all was because of COVID-19. We realized that we could not. Yeah. What's that?
Is it COVID inspired the movie?
Well, Allah inspired COVID, and then COVID inspired the movie, of course, But wait, can I say that? Is that anyway? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala makes everything, That came out a little weird, right?
For all you little kids at home. But yeah, okay. So you got the inspiration. COVID
but you understand.
Yeah.
So we we made the movie because we wanted to do something outside, because we didn't want to be indoors. And also a lot of the stuff, places that we would normally go, Airbnbs, there's some restrictions on how many people can be inside and all that kind of stuff. And we didn't have our normal abilities. So we said, well, let's do something outside. And so kind of the story and the plot went along with those restrictions. So everything is shot outside. There are no indoor shots, except in the car. There's some car scenes inside the car, but it's very few, very, very little. We didn't have to be in the car for that long.
All right, cool. So again, inspired by COVID, you were like, I can't do indoor, so you had this whole concept, outdoors, whatever, what have you, and then and it came about. Were there any like surprises, like maybe that came in about of making this, that things you weren't expecting after, did you guys have any positive COVID like cases, or were there any issues, or did you guys were there any things that happened that like maybe you didn't almost make this happen?
So we had really strict policies for COVID. We had a waiver. We had people, we had temperature checking, all that kind of stuff, masks. And one person,
because there was one person who technically was going to be in it.
Yes.
Caught
COVID, and we did not allow them to come.
Yeah.
Wait, no. There was another person. Who actually?
So he was third string. Wow.
Yeah, you guys have heard this. So he caught COVID. Unfortunately, he was a really good actor.
Whoa!
And
so wait a minute. Someone caught COVID
before, and so we had to race to find another person.
Okay.
So that was crazy. Because in the last minutes we were looking for another actor who hadn't memorized their lines, completely different. But alhamdulillah, brother Muhammad Asher Khan, he came in and he did very great for that role. And but we got good feedback. Like even Joshua Salam, he gave me some really good feedback about. I remember Joshua, he was reading the script and he's like, oh, I don't know, not feeling it too much. And he gave some good feedback. In fact, he actually rewrote the whole script. And he totally rewrote the whole script, which was good because he put in some really good.
So wait a minute, Joshua Salam. What happened to make you rewrite the whole script?
See, what had happened was um, I could sense. I did have. First of all, Abdul-Malik, thanks for letting me know I was third string. That was good. But he called me and said, Joshua, somebody caught COVID. Couldn't think of anybody else in the world, so we called you. If you could come in. And so once I get involved in something, I kind of go all in. So I was like, okay. And I read the script, and we're artists, Naeem. We had these ideas. We got, it should be this way, it should be that way, whatever. And so I gave him my ideas. He's my brother. I gave him my ideas, but he's an artist too. And Abdul-Malik was like, man, you give me all these ideas late, man. I already wrote the script. I can't rewrite the whole script for these little ideas that you got, Joshua. And so I said, well, I'll rewrite the script, So I only because I knew that why say that there's a problem without trying to give a solution. So I knew that it was a possibility that he wouldn't like any of it, but I thought that if I'm going to give him my idea, let me show him what the complete idea is. And I knew he was under stress and under a deadline, and he didn't have time to do it. So I rewrote it, and I'm glad that there was something in there that he was interested in, but at least it was something that he could look at.
So, Abdul-Malik, would you say it made the project better? This kind of collaboration, it made the project better?
I always feel that. So there's a saying that you move faster by yourself, but you move farther together, right? At this point in time, we had a deadline, right? So initially, technically, I think collaboration, and inshallah, people are even now they're asking for the sequel, and so I hope we get more collaboration on the sequel. And I think Josh's ideas were really good for this upcoming sequel. He had some really strong ideas for the sequel coming up. So
wait! Spoiler alert! So already you guys are planning a sequel to this.
Well, I mean, what Josh presented was some really strong plot points.
Okay.
For the upcoming sequel that we incorporated, so that hopefully, inshallah, in the future we can incorporate some of those plot points in the sequel. Okay. But we couldn't like rewrite the script already. People had already started memorizing their lines. But we incorporated some of that. So this idea of collaboration, I think is crucial. Is crucial to developing a strong. Like I said, this script went through I don't know how many revisions, and it was 60 pages long in the beginning, I think. And then it slowly went down and got cut down little by little. And so we actually finish it on time before it got cold, and before other things happened.
We appreciate all that effort. It's great to see the combination of people coming together like this, and again, I think it's paid off. I think you saw it's paid off, and you have even a way forward with it. I want to jump back into the DMs. I want to jump back into the DM, and there's like one brother who jumped on here. Assalamu alaikum, Uncle Samir here. How you boys doing? Assalamu alaikum rahmatullah, brother Samir. How's it going? So great to have the people from way back join. And you know who that is, right, brother Joshua Slam? You know who that is?
Yeah. He's known for being at a lot of youth camps and helping out. Well, I think that's the one.
Yeah, that's who that is. I mean, he wouldn't call himself Uncle Samir. So here's a long one. It might even cover up your face, brother Joshua, a little bit. MashaAllah, tabarakallah, alhamdulillah, don't give up, brothers. You're doing good. Do keep up your great efforts. We look forward to having more movies and nasheeds from your team. And inshallah, Australia, you look up to you guys too. Alhamdulillah, may Allah bless you with more and more success. Qul ameen. Ameen. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that. Somebody asked, where do you live in the U.S.? I mean, so it's getting kind of personal. But actually, just kidding, y'all. We live in the D.C. area. Brother Joshua is currently living elsewhere.
North Carolina.
In North Carolina. What else? I want to check some other people. Let me see something there. I hope there's death in the movie and a lot of action. Makes it way more interesting and dramatic. Is there pretty? You won't no spoilers, but there's some dramatic points in the movie, right? Some action as well. Things you might not be expecting, right, Abdul-Malik?
Yes, definitely.
Yes. I hope you don't have to do any press junkets anytime soon to really sell this movie, because you're gonna need somebody who's like, the movie's so great. I mean, when I think about what all we did here, I mean, it's amazing. The lead actor really came from somewhere deep within, gave his all when he was doing this. That's what you're going to see on screen. Lost in Striving. Oh my God. I mean, where can I begin? Where can I start? This is what I need from you, Abdul-Malik Ahmed.
That's what you need. All right.
That's what we need from you.
Let me get.
Get ready for your next couple questions coming up. It's coming.
Okay.
Someone else says, "Assalamu alaikum." Also, love you guys from Egypt. Okay, awesome. Love that. Another person said, "Love everything you guys do." Jazakumullah khair. We appreciate that. Let me see what other comments I can bring in before we get back to where we see. And someone here. Here's another great one. When is the next albums? Also, I met Junaid Jamshed at the Masjid. Then he went to visit you guys. Wow. Allah be pleased with him. We're hoping we're working on some new music real soon, and like he said, inshallah, we're hoping that the documentary of Native Deen, that's something we plan to, inshallah, before January's out. Still waiting for the journalist, but we're moving closer and closer to this. So back to you, Abdul-Malik, to put you in the hot seat right now. If people want to see this, how do they get to see this movie, Lost and Striving?
Let me tell you, you guys got to go to YouTube right now. You got to go to youtube.com/Deen TV. It's ready. It's there. This movie is amazing. It's powerful, man. It will shake you to your core. How's that?
Okay, yeah, we gotta give him a little something for that.
Right. I'm working on it.
Fired up. Shake me to my core.
Awesome. So they'll be able to see it on YouTube. I mean, if you can also see it on the Deen TV, if they're on like our Deen TV, like on Roku and Fire TV, all that kind of stuff, would they be able to stream it?
Yes, inshallah. The first we're putting into Amazon Prime, and then inshallah we're going to put it on Roku and all those other ones. Yeah.
Awesome. So this is going to be something that you guys can have like your movie night with your friends and family. Check it out. It's like I said, it's been a long time coming. I know, just to be able to, Abdul-Malik, when you think about like coming from, if we have young people who aren't checking this out, maybe they want to make their own movies, make their own productions. And you think about all the things you had to do to get to this point. What are some bits of inspiration you give someone who like to have a vision like this? What do they need to be doing in order to get to the point where we're afterwards talking about it live on the internet? What are some tips would you give them to and these tips actually are going to me as someone who's now going to be a filmmaker making a documentary about three guys?
That's right. Well, no, I think the important thing is taking your past experiences. I don't think we would be able to make this movie if we didn't have all this experience with making music videos for Native Deen. I think a lot of the experience that we have just being on set, being in front of the camera, even though I was not in front of the camera, I was behind the camera, but knowing, the pressure of being on camera, getting yourself prepared, wardrobe, all of those things, And so I feel if any filmmaker, they want to do stuff, make sure that you connect yourself with somebody else who's making a film, or, come hang out with us when we're doing a film. I mean, you got to ask us first. You can't just show up, but hang out.
You guys were just in the park that one day, so I just showed up.
Oh no, you guys, you're good. But yeah, you guys, Josh and Naeem, you guys are welcome anytime. You know that. But yeah, hang out with us. Hang out and see what we're doing or what other people are going. And I'm putting my battery in. My battery's about to die.
All right, no, we're about to close up in a second too. We're about to close up. So because I know there are new people who just joined in, and they don't know where to talk about Lost and Striving. I want to show them the trailer, and then we're gonna close up a little earlier today. But I want to show them the trailer one last time for people who are just getting on, who haven't seen it. This is the recent release, just released yesterday. You can watch it on YouTube, on the on the Deen TV YouTube channel. You can check out Lost and Striving. Here is the clip from Lost and Striving.
Did we just run out of gas?
Yeah.
So why do we take a detour in the middle of the boonies with an empty tank? I heard Brother Anif said that he's been to this area before and that there was a gas station along this road.
Cops will be driving back and forth. But you are Muslims, right?
You know, just because we're girls, it doesn't mean that we're helpless.
You guys all there?
Everyone get out of the tent, come on! Hands up, let's go! Hurry up!
We might die out here. Yo! Stop!
They were scared, and the law was with them. We're scared, and the law's with us.
Right. So we got people scared, but you know that line. They were scared, but the law was with them. You know. Also, just a tip for you guys who are going to watch this too. Stick around through the credits. They do a little kind of like Marvel movie kind of extra bit. So don't go anywhere right away. Watch it all through. Share it with your friends and family. And make sure you comment so we know what's happening. All right, guys. We're about to go ahead and get closed today. Any last words, Brother Joshua Slam, before we head out from you?
I just want to make sure that people watch the full movie. Try not, there's some things that we've placed in it to kind of keep your attention. So don't judge it early, judge it at the end. And also remember that we're trying to grow, we're trying to build. So tell other people about it, tell other people to watch it. You don't know how important it is just for you to get 5 other people to watch it. That does huge things for us on our side. So please spread the word, get 5 other people to watch it. If you can commit to that, it would be a big, big help.
What about you, Abdul-Malik?
No, Josh put it well. You know, the budget. It was a small budget, short time. So but I think I think people, inshallah, are gonna enjoy it. I think you guys are gonna really enjoy it, inshallah. And just spread the word. Just keep letting let people know about it. And if you're interested in filmmaking, connect with us. Because remember, this is where we're building a family here of filmmakers, family of artists. We did that with Deen TV. We did that with Who's Next. Remember, same concept. We're trying to bring people together. Remember Who's Next? You guys remember that? Yep. So we're trying to. This is concept of community creativity that we're trying to build. Inshallah.
Awesome. Again, like you said, everybody, check him out YouTube on the Deen TV USA, right? Deen TV USA on YouTube. Go there, check it out. I know they'll will be running ads to make sure it's popping up on social media for you guys. We really appreciate you guys checking in with us each week. And again, give us the feedback. Even though I hate the word feedback, give us your thoughts, ideas, concepts. Let us know how you feel. Make sure, again, you're sharing this with friends and family from around the country, around the world. Thank you guys again. Again, my name is Naeem Muhammad.
Joshua Salam.
Abdul-Malik Ahmed.
But together we are Native. Assalamualaikum, everybody. Thanks for joining us, and we'll catch you next time.